Hi everyone, my name is Mike from Cheadle, and this video is just going to be a brief discussion on Ashtanga vinyasa yoga and adjustments. So adjustments are a very big part of the Ashtanga vinyasa yoga practice. Particularly, if you go to a Mysore style class, that's pretty much the whole kind of emphasis of those style of classes. So the way adjustments work is there'll be certain poses where you might find that they are difficult to achieve on your own. So for example, something like Marichasana C, which is a bind. So this is a pose where you bring your left leg straight back. You might find that you're in this position and you're kind of there. You can nearly get a hold of your hands, but with the assistance of an adjustment, you might find your teacher might just help you to get a hold of your fingers or eventually holding on to your wrist. So what adjustments do is they kind of facilitate you going deeper into a yoga posture. That's the main point of them. So some adjustments I like to do that. Others just like to go deeper into a pose that you're already quite deep into. So some teachers might give you like a little bit of an assist in downward facing dog. Just taking the hands onto the back and taking the hips a bit higher. And some adjustments, obviously depending on which teacher you see. Some teachers give very strong adjustments. Some teachers are much more subtle, or others may even just give verbal cues. Myself, my adjustments are a little bit more softer, just because that's what I'm more comfortable in doing. But there's some teachers who are very comfortable and confident in giving strong adjustments, and that's what the students like, and that's absolutely fine. And really the etiquette of adjustments is, in terms of the student, always make sure, if you've got any injuries, that you tell the teacher, so then the teacher won't adjust you in certain poses if it's going to hurt a certain injury. So particularly if you've got a knee injury and you're attempting Marichasana, like Marichasana D, obviously you don't want to be kind of really adjusted in a pose like that if you've got any kind of issues in the knee joints, or something like Dicussion, that's another one. Otherwise you may have a negative experience. And some people do have negative experiences with adjustments where they've been adjusted, and unfortunately that's led to an injury. And that can also, obviously that could be inexperience on the teacher's part, or it could just be the fact it's just unlucky, just managed to, these things sometimes happen. Or it could be an instance where the student hasn't told the teacher that they may have an injury that may be, triggered off by a certain adjustment that they've not made the teacher aware of. So it's always important that you let the teacher know. And you're always right, if you don't want to get adjusted for any reason. Some people don't like to be touched, and that's absolutely fine. Again, just let the teacher know. So as a student, you have kind of, that control to do that, and that's absolutely fine. Generally, from my experience, I found that adjustments have been very helpful in my development as a practitioner. I found them to be very useful as well. It kind of gives the nervous system in your body just a feeling of what it's like to either go deeper into a pose, or what it feels like to achieve the posture. So it gives you that kind of awareness as well, and then eventually you'll find that it'll open the body more, and you'll be able to do it on your own eventually. So that's just a brief kind of discussion on adjustments, on why they're so prevalent within the Ashtanga vinyasa yoga practice. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, and namaste.